you over, you just can't breathe. Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake?
What's up, guys? Sam Benjamin here for another video. As usual, I'm here with my good friend Ty. Lately on my channel, we've been focusing on passing the half guard. I've made this segment pretty long. We're up to, I think, like 7 videos or so. I'm going to link them in the description. A lot of the videos are showing you how I systematized basically backstepping, forcing reverse half guard, and attacking off of that. That's my favorite thing to do from half guard. Even if I can get an underhook and crossface initially and knee slice, most of the times I actually prefer to let my opponent get a good underhook and then I start to backstep. It's just the way I've been doing things for 5 years. So today I want to talk about how we can recounter some of the common counters to the backstep. So I'm not going to keep confusing you. I'm going to explain. So let's get right into it. So what we've been working on, just to review very quickly, but I'll link in the description the more thorough videos on how we're doing these things, is basically countering an underhook half guard. When the person on bottom has the underhook and is either on their elbow or even just on their shoulder, right? This is a bad position for me. Technically speaking, Ty has the advantage, right? He's got the underhook. He's going to come up into dogfight. He's going to start to sweep me or take my back. So I need to counter this. So I always counter it the same way. I backstep. The biggest question people ask about when you backstep is how do you prevent the Jedi mind trick that Lachlan Giles popularized? What that is this. Jedi mind trick is if I backstep and he catches my leg. And then he takes my back, right? So that's our biggest threat with the backstep. So in order to counter that, it's quite simple. And I never try to be cocky or overconfident with positions, but this is one of the few positions where I very rarely get my back taken here. I can probably count on one hand how many times that has actually happened to me. And I think it's just because of the way I was initially taught. So when you have the underhook and the backstep, we're going to pin his wrist. I talk about this in my other video. I'll link in the description. I need to shoot my hips above his hips, and I need to force him to the mat. I do so by lunging myself forward and planting on my right hand. Watch how far ahead my head gets, then Ty's. Let's move back. So again, I lunge myself forward. Okay? Now look, guys, the way that I step back is not like this. Right? I bring my knee to me. It's touching my other leg, and I swipe it through. So I do this to avoid that, right? He tries to catch my leg, and you beat it, okay? So we don't do this, we do this. See how I'm avoiding? And bring it through. And then we come down to this reverse half guard position. So from the other angle, let's turn this way, yeah. So we're here, here, like this, guys. See my leg? And I come here, and then I get to here. So let's start there, right over here. So from this reverse half guard position, I get this crossface, right? He's got this. I forced him into this position. So this is called reverse half guard. Guys, I want to have very good head control with my right hand. I want to pull my opponent to me. I like to make a grip on the top of his shoulder and pull him to me. For the sake of demonstration, I'm talking to the camera, so my head is up. But my head would be low. If my head is up, that means he has something to push, which is a mistake. One of the most common reactions that we want to learn how to counter is the bridge. Right? He might frame here and bridge us over like this. So the first way is the most basic way to counter this. And it's going to happen by keeping my shoulder pressure extremely heavy and pulling him into me. And I'm going to control his pants with this hand. Whether I control inside of the knee or outside of the knee, it's not that important. But basically, as he goes to bridge us, we're going to let him bridge us and we're going to get our leg out by scooting. So my base is going to be my left foot. So he goes to bridge. See, I'm bridging on that foot. And now look, I bring this leg underneath and then I push, 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 and just hold. Okay, so let's go over here, same position. So turn this way. So I get the reverse half guard. I have this cross face. Okay, my head is low. I control his pants. He goes to bridge. This is my base, guys. Now look, my foot comes out, and I force him back down. Okay, it's going to be a fight. The guy's going to freak out. He's getting his guard pass. Naturally, there's going to be a 3 to 5 second duration of time where he goes hard. So we have to counter that. So one more time, I'll show you our basic counter to the bridge. He has the underhook and crossface. I come up, I backstep. I'm here, he starts to bridge. Just like that. That was good. That was with a little resistance. That was perfect. So our next one is a little bit different, because this time he's really about to knock us over. Maybe we weren't able to free our leg or something happened. So this time we backstepped. We got to here, and we're in this position. Let's scoot down. So I'm controlling his head, right? I have a nice grip. I'm pulling him to me. This is my base. He starts to bridge. Look, this time, as he starts to bridge, he's able to push us this way, and we're about to fall. So now we're on one hip. So look what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring my feet here, and I'm going to push my shoulder into his head and pull his leg down like this. Okay, now I quickly step this leg over, underhook, and go to the mount. Okay? So one more time. We're here. We're here. We got to here. He starts to bridge. We're about to fall. And we get back to here. Your shoulder pressure, your grip on his head is everything for both of these positions. If you do not have good shoulder pressure and you are not tight to your opponent, he will bridge you over. You cannot be loose. I don't even put much shoulder pressure on when I pass. I play a more elusive and quote-unquote loose style of passing. But when I start these back steps, it's the most pressure that I put on somebody, because I know that everything is dependent on that crossface. So our first counter is just to do this motion that I call the reverse knee slide that I talked about in my last video, and push back into them. Our second counter, we're still on our hip. He's about to push us over. We pull the leg, step, and jump up into the mount. And then our third counter is going to be a back take. So this time we have good control of our opponent, but they're just relentless on the bridge. So we're going to do like an in-motion duck under, where we shuck his elbow up and we dive. So check it out. So we're here in the half guard. I do my back step. I'll try to go slow, guys. So I'm here. I pull. Okay? I get my grip right away. He starts to bridge. Okay? This time I get my leg out and I'm still able to block him. But he continues to turn. Right? He turns. And look, guys, I'm going to shuck this by. And I'm going to step over. And I'm going to roll. And then I'm going to get his back. So I know it's a lot, guys. But without Ty, let me show you the movement, and then we'll do it a few more times. So I'm here. I got my leg out. I have his pant grip. He's still bridging, still bridging. He's just stuck. So I push his elbow up and keep tight. Now I step this leg over. My knee comes down and up towards his head, and the other hand seatbelts, and I roll. Okay, so with Ty, we're here. We backstep the underhook. First step, we get the good crossface. He starts to bridge. We get our leg out. He's still bridging. Look, guys, shuck the elbow. Step, knee comes up. Watch my knee come up. Technical mount. Okay, I'm going slow. I pull him and seatbelt. Pull, 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 pull. Seatbelt and scoot. And then I take the back. So one more time, a little quicker so you guys can see. I'll still break it down. So he has the underhook, right? He's getting up. I come forward, I backstep. I get a good crossface. He starts to bridge. I get out, push his elbow, and I take his back. It's kind of a scramble, guys. But as long as you get that elbow past your head, you can start to attack the back. You're technically in an arm triangle position. And anytime you have the arm triangle, there's a lot of back access. So guys, this was a little bit more advanced positions, and they're a little more specific because they're based off of certain reactions. But if you are implementing this back step into your game, you're probably seeing a lot of this stuff. So I hope this helps you guys. Thanks so much to Ty. I know these aren't fun positions to drill. If you like it, please like and subscribe. Always, guys.
Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Does the ground shake you? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake?
Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. It really helps. Us guys, keep training.